Let's talk about the sudden wave of young American men converting to Orthodox Christianity. The media calls them ortho bros. The priests call it a revival. And some of these young men describe it as the only masculine form of Christianity left on the planet. Okay? Here's the thing. When you strip away the incense, the chanting, and the 3-bar crosses, you find a pattern as old as religion itself. Whenever society changes, some people panic and run backward into the arms of certainty. Young men say they are searching for purpose, structure, duty. These men aren't really looking for ancient truth. They're looking for instructions, for a map, for someone to tell them how to live. And Orthodoxy sells that in bulk with a golden chalice and a beard. The article in the New York Times recently says that Orthodoxy appeals to the masculine soul. Translation: a lot of confused young men want someone to coach them hard because somewhere inside they worried they aren't strong enough on their own. Standing through a 2-hour divine liturgy doesn't make you a man. It just makes your feet hurt. Orthodox fans brag that the church has never changed in 2,000 years. But that's not an argument. It's a confession. Ancient traditions, they can be beautiful. But age is not proof. Incense is not evidence. Chanting is not truth. If something is true, it doesn't need to hide behind golden robes and Greek phrases. Now let's be honest. Some of these online ortho-bro spaces are drenched in far-right extremism, misogyny, and anti-Semitism. The same men who say the Orthodox Church restored my masculinity are also posting Andrew Tate memes and ranting about feminism. Authoritarian religion always has a ready-made fan club. Okay? So let's cut through it. These young men aren't searching for orthodoxy. They're searching for authority, belonging, certainty, someone to tell them who they are. And instead of building identity through self-awareness, responsibility, and emotional maturity, they outsource it to a bishop with a staff and a thick beard. If you need an ancient hierarchy to feel like a man, the problem isn't modern society. The problem is inside. Look, if orthodoxy brings someone peace, fine. But let's stop pretending that difficulty equals truth. A marathon is difficult. A cult is difficult. An iPhone manual is difficult. Difficulty is not the measure of reality. Truth stands alone, without incense, without threats, without hierarchy. You know where real growth is? Not in obedience, but in authenticity. Not in hierarchy, but in humanity. Not in ancient certainty, but in modern courage. So, if you enjoyed this breakdown, hit like, subscribe, and share this with someone who's been talking about converting to orthodoxy for the aesthetics. And if you want help building real confidence, the kind that isn't borrowed from a church, reach out at marriagetransformer.com.